Good Saturday morning, everybody. The 29th of January, and that brings us to episode 256 of 4-3 Sports Talk. Great to be with you guys. Raheem Mescalai here. Snowed in, everybody is, I see. Sips tea. That blizzard must have done us all in. So if you're watching this, hopefully you're doing it from a warm couch, your bed, with a whole bunch of blankets, got the heat blasting. I got my tea popping, you know what I mean? Get you some hot cocoa, warm tea, whatever you want to do on this day to try to retain that warmth, to keep those liquids in there. And I just hope you're all well. Hope everybody feels the love, feels the energy emanating from the soul right here. Today, news, Western Mass Sports, college basketball, NBA, NHL, and let's start now with Ashley Barty. She defeated Danielle Collins and is now the Australian Open champion for 2022. Ash Barty, yes ma'am. It was either her or Naomi Osaka who I assumed was going to be in there. So shout out to both of them. Naomi, you're my homie. You already know. It rhymes, right? I didn't even mean to do that. Yes, because you know Naomi is a huge advocate, fighter, helper. She stands up for mental health and those of us who are plagued with the many issues that mental health brings. In Jerry World, Mike McCarthy, Dallas Cowboys head coach, is safe to stay. And surprisingly, defensive coordinator Dan Quinn, who's also safe and stays, declined a head coaching job. I think he knows what he has with that Cowboys defense. It'd be stupid to go somewhere and start rebuilding somewhere else. The chance of having more losses on your record, you want to do as best as you can as far as the defensive coordinator is concerned. Novak Djokovic, the Joker. This month he's been going ham if you've been watching the Nuggets and the amount of points they've scored. 6 triple-doubles this month, and he and his team beat the Pelicans last night very handily, I might add. And we'll talk about that more when we get into the NBA scores. San Francisco 49ers, a left tackle, Trent Williams, 5 years, $165 million man. Ankle. And on the injury report, he's listed as questionable, but he says that he'll play. This is the NFC Championship game. I wouldn't miss it with 2 bullets in both legs, so I know he's not. And the Lady Lancers quiet Aaliyah Phillips in Taconic's attack and win 59-53. In a game which I thought Taconic was going to come back and kind of take control. The Long Meadows just surprised us yet again and has led themselves to victory. Shout out to them Lady Lancers, and now let's get into the rest of this episode. Western Mass Sports, we'll start with the boys. Hockey, Belchertown over Mount Everett, 7-0. Now on to swimming. Ludlow, 85, Central, 42. Palmer, 64, East Hampton, 9. SciTech, 22, Munson, 20, and Amherst, 104, Northampton, 66. Those are your scores for swimming. Now on to basketball. The 2-9 Chicopee Comp beat Commerce, came to Springfield and beat those Red Raiders 68-60. Commerce is 0-5 on the season. Taconic over Amherst, 54-49. Taconic's 11-1. Amherst has lost 2 of their last 3 games. Shout out to Deion Bird Jr., Travis Jordan, Rodney Mayfield Jr., who was balling. Congratulations first up, Rodney Mayfield Sr., for raising such an incredible son. This young man is developing into a beast down low. Bay State Bulls win 65-48. Drury over Greenfield 77-38. Granby beats Hampshire 69-43. Monument Mountain rebounds from their last loss and beats the South Hadley Tigers 73-58. Renaissance over Munson 64-37. Belchertown beats Southwick 56-49, and Frontier Redhawks beat Hopkins 64-48 and are a win away from eclipsing 10 on the season. Redhawks are 9-4. Hopkins are 7-3. There goes your scores from the boys' side. Now on to the girls. Basketball only for the girls today, guys. That was kind of funny. Girls today, guys. Pathfinder over Hamden Charter School of Science East 41-19. Bay State over Westfield Tech, 29-26. That means the Lady Bulls won. The Bay State Bulls on the boys' side 1-2. Shout out to everybody, coach, player, involved in both those separate teams' victories. Smith Volk over Commerce, 46-44. You Red Raiders suck. Duggan beats Side Tech 65-29. Wow, Springfield team's getting beat. It's unheard of. But you guys want me to rank them so highly, but they lose to bullshit teams like that. Fuck you guys. Longmeadow over Taconic, 59-53. Minnetrog survives the scare against East Longmeadow, 7-5. East Longmeadow is 0-14 on the year. Chicopee 67, Pittsfield 36. Agawam 49, Drury 31. Turner's Falls whoops Putnam 61-31. Bay State is the only Springfield team that won a game yesterday. East Hampton Eagles beat Renaissance 81-18 and are 13-0. Pope Francis over McCann Tech 52-30. McCann Tech's last win was on January 25th against Hampton Charter School of Science West 54-15. Mayhar over Hopkins 45-34. And those are your scores for Western Massachusetts. On to college basketball women's side. Stanford over Arizona State 78-50. Iowa over Northwestern 72-67. Oregon and UCLA was forfeited, and Arizona and Cal was postponed. Now on to college basketball on the men's side. Ohio over Buffalo University 74-53. Davidson over URI 53-51. UNLV 88, Colorado State 74, and Boise State beats Fresno State in overtime 68-63. Those are your scores for college basketball. Now on to the NHL. Detroit over Pittsburgh 3-2. Minnesota over the Rangers 3-2. Avalanche beat the Blackhawks 6-4. Washington blanks Dallas 5-0. Boston Bruins over Arizona Coyotes 2-1. Those are your scores for hockey. Now finally on to the NBA. Orlando over Detroit 119-103. Charlotte over the Lakers 117-114. Fuck. Atlanta 108, Boston 92. Denver 116, New Orleans 105. Miami 121, Clippers 114. Portland 125, Houston 120. Memphis 119, Utah 109. Indy beats OKC 113-110. San Ann over Chicago Bulls 131-122. 134-124, Phoenix Suns over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Milwaukee Bucks stomp the Knicks 123-108. There's episode 256 of 403 Sports Talk. My name is Raheem Escalay. Glad to bring this to you. 44 subscribers on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're trying to grow it. Keep interacting with the posts. Please tell your friend that 413 Sports Talk is the premier place in Massachusetts for sports. The sports authority of the East Coast, and soon to be the best podcast out here. Love you all. Wishing nothing but health, wealth, and success. Stay inside. And if you got to go outside, shovel, do what you got to do. Don't drive, because that would be idiotic. Love you all, and we'll see you at 2:57 tomorrow morning.